here's my comics. I've got a fat. Ow, they're heavy.
Here's mine that I'm going to talk about. 2 of them. And also another one.
That we do the
I gave you a quick. Here's a quick preview of what the other one looks like. Boom. There we go. That's all you get. I'm not going to show you until later.
But then when I read this, I was like,
what are you doing?
This is amazing.
That looks so weird. Please don't do that again. What's up with my chair? Is it all the way up? Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't finished saying what I'm saying. So like, who those characters are is sort of set in stone in this day and age, and it's really interesting to see when they sort of change that. Anyway, next one. Show us what you got.
Next one does, and then he has to save this entire planet, and it's like this great story, and then he gets home and no one believes him. That's what I really hate. Like, they tie it up when no one believes him, but it does make sense. Because since he's like such a little kid, he acts like a little kid. No one believes him because he's a little kid. Like, and I love that, but it just bad ending.
Yeah, no one believes stuff when you're a kid. Like, they don't really listen to you. You know, like that was always really frustrating.
Yeah, look at the art. That's really good art.
I can't really see because of the camera, but like I can sort of see which art style they're going for, and I really like it. Yeah.
It's a really good art style. Okay?
Yeah, like when you're a kid, no one believes you, but like I think the reason, like from my experience, like why they believe you when you're an adult is because like you're better at sort of convincing people. But when you're a kid, you're just like, I don't want to do that because I don't want to.
They're like, Isaac, they're like this. This happened, and I'm not going to give a reason why I did, but this happened, and it was amazing. Oh, God.
Yeah, but when you're older, you know how to talk to people better. So
they're just like, I almost died today. Cool.
That's a bit depressing, so let's move on. What do you have next for us?
I don't have a comic to show you because I don't want to damage it. All new Guardians of the Galaxy / Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Legacy.
If you owned a museum, you would put that in like bulletproof glass.
Yeah, I probably would. I'm actually trying to find like a little...
How can you hear me? Your headphones are like down here.
What?
How can
These
you
are my
hear me?
headphones.
They're down there. How can you hear what I'm saying?
Because I don't have the headphone jack in. I've only got the mic jack in. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I don't want to take this out because I don't want to damage it again. But this is probably the best series that has come out so far. It really ticked me off when they cancelled it, but then I got it. I went to a comic book store and I asked this guy, I won't say his name because he might get pissed off, and he's like, oh, trust me, I've been in the comic book business too long. They come back after the event's finished. Well, they won't, and I'll just wait another year or two and then they'll come back.
Okay.
See, so they'll come back. But the series was going in such a great road, and he loved it himself, but he got really annoyed when they cancelled it. Ultimate Spider-Man by Brian Michael Bendis.
Is this the last one, or do you have like one more?
3 more.
3 more.
Okay. This is the best series I've probably ever read about Spider-Man. It actually it's to be more modernized with Spider-Man. The original Spider-Man series was great and all, done by Stan Lee, and I can't remember the writer was Steve something, not Steve Ditko. That's like
Steve Ditko was the first person who came into my head. Even though is he in what's the name, an artist?
He's an artist?
Wait, is he an artist or a writer? I don't know why I don't remember.
So annoying. This is after Civil War 2. It dives...
Hey, before you start talking about it, can I just say something really quick about Nova? So, sorry. When I first saw the logo, I was just like, the logo looks really cool and interesting, doesn't it?
I know, and this is actually probably the best... Dude, this is the best series I've read, but they cancelled it because the first issue didn't sell well. The second issue sold like... But the first issue sold terribly, and they cancelled it. They finished it, then they cancelled it.
Well, when that happens, what I would do is I would make the third issue, see how that does, to see if like there's been a pattern here where it's now going to sell really well. But
yeah, so
I don't know.
I would at least wait till the volume's finished, And if the last one didn't sell well, and it's a majority that it didn't sell well, I would cancel it. But this series was good.
Well, what you're doing there is you're paying all of the writers and the artists like loads of money to do something on the risk that people will actually buy it. So what I would do is I'd just do the third one, and if that doesn't sell, then I'd end it. But I wouldn't like just do it that quickly.
I wouldn't just go. But at least they did a good ending for it. The Sam Alexander gives the teenage side, but the Richard Rider gives the more adult side, but he still acts like a kid, but it's just so good.
Well, that's really good because it can sort of relate to both audiences, like the kids,
and
the adults, fun for the whole family.
Yay! But I think my favorite
Why did I say that? I don't know.
I think my favorite part in this is when Nova brings him to Amadeus Cho and the other champions.
Yeah.
And he's just like, why are there so many teenage superheroes? Hey, weren't you a bad guy? And like to Cyclops, and he's like, oh no, that's just my future self. I'm from the past, or maybe an alternate dimension. We don't know. And he's just like, why did all the teenage superheroes' origins get so unnecessarily complicated? He said it was just like the funniest line. It's just like it's him just trying to like fit in with all the other teenage superheroes, but he's just like, yeah, nah.
So it's like kind of a half-fourth wall break, but not really.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's more like a joke at how Marvel's been doing their origins, and it's really good. I like it. Not like a Citizens thing, like, oh, whoa, we have to clean up after these people. Damn it, I've lost all my insurance. Damn it. No, it's more like these kids find out their parents are secretly supervillains.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's pretty good.
And also, like, it sort of differs from, like, the sort of superhero format, because, like, they're not superheroes, they're not gonna, like, do anything to get rid of them or something. But, like, I know that they're parents anyway, but still, that's interesting, you know?
And the funny thing is,
Trying to find a picture of the art style, but I can't find anything.
Yeah, the art style's pretty good. Like, it gives more of that teenage look. I love the art style.
This, yeah.
No.
Alright. Is that... It keeps coming up with, like, fan art.
That's the Joss Whedon run. That's if Runaways kept going, but they cancelled that series. It was so bad. Okay, so the whole point of...
This?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bit too
okay,
bright.
so the whole point of Runaways is that it gives
Can
more
you see
of
this
this...
better? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure enough. I don't want to spoil it, but seriously, it's been out since 2000 and... stupid moth. Yeah. Go away.
Stupid moth.
It's been out...
Your hand was like really glitching out for a second. That looked really funny. But
last one. Finally.
Ooh, it's getting juicy.
This is one I'm currently reading. Champions.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's really cool.
this
I love
series-
it. I have it over there on the shelf.
I just bought Volume 2. The reason why I love this series, it's teenage superheroes trying to help the world. They go through so many problems, like real world problems. They help feminism in Iraq.
Feminism in Iraq. Good luck. Sorry. Is that? Should I not say that? I feel like I'm mean saying that.
Yeah.
All right.
Shut it. No, so they actually have to deal with...
Good luck.
They're more like cleanup for the other superheroes. Your turn. That only took me, I think, 20 minutes. How long did it take me?
Yeah, it took 20 minutes exactly.
Yes!
So you already talked about this? Alright, so why are you still dancing? What are you doing? Please stop.
20 minutes. That's
It's really weird. Stop, please, no. You're being really embarrassing, and this is supposed to be a serious thing. Alright, so Spider-Man 2016, or just Spider-Man, it came out in 2016, so that's what we call it. Written by Brian Michael Bendis. And what are you doing? What are you doing? Focus. So it's...
I have a job.
Okay. So you can listen, it's okay. So yeah, written by Brian Michael Bendis. It's really interesting actually. It's a continuation of
doesn't it?
What?
from what I've heard, it starts off really good, but then gets really bad towards the end, like, of the series.
Yeah. Well, like, where it is now, like, I'm gonna spoil something. In a recent issue, I found it really cool when Cable appeared. He had a quick cameo. I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. But wait, you
I
don't know?
love Cable. He's
You
got,
don't
like,
know
the
that?
dumbest name.
He had
But
like
he's
a
got,
quick
like,
cameo at the end of an issue, and I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. But
Cable's got a really dumb name.
I don't think it's a dumb name actually. I think it's a cool name. But
It's a cool name, but, like, it has, like, if he's Cable, does he shoot cables out of his robotic arm?
Here we go. Have an iPhone charger. Have an iPad charger.
iPhone charger, go!
But
Out of his root finger, iPhone charger, go! Sorry, it's a
you're making a really cool supervillain look really dumb. He's sort of more relatable to me than Peter Parker. I don't know why.
Well, Peter Parker's, like, the more relatable one, since he's the first Spider-Man. Well, the ultimate one is.
Well, the one thing holding me back from finding Peter Parker relatable is because what happens is both of his parents are dead, his uncle died, and he still has a totally good personality. Like, I would be, like, depressed for so long.
If the whole world was depressed, the whole world would be depressed then, because, oh, my parents got divorced, oh no, my parents died, oh, my pet dog died, oh, then the whole world would be really sad. But the whole point of Spider-Man, he tries to find the light. He's like Paddington.
Yeah.
He finds the good in people and works with that.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but he tries to work with it. So that's what I really find great about Peter. I'm sorry, I'm stealing your mojo. Mojo Jojo.
Mojo. What does that mean? What's a mojo?
From Powerpuff Girls, you probably won't get that.
Alright. So yeah,
yes, that's the original Powerpuff Girls. Leave me alone.
That's Spider-Man. And then this next one is Teen Titans from DC Rebirth. It's really interesting. Basically, it's... I already talked about this. I'm just going to quickly gloss over it. So, basically, it has the new Teen Titans. It has Wally West, and then the Wally West from that universe. Not the other one. And he is there. And then there's Starfire. There's... who else?
There?
Who else? There's Raven,
Like,
Starfire. Who else? Yeah, Beast Boy.
Did Wally West get kicked off the team recently?
I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with it because the second volume doesn't come out until March.
Dude, the thing is don't you hate it when the volumes come out like 2 or 3 volumes after, like, when that story arc is finished, that's a volume.
Yeah.
It comes out like 2 or 3 later, the second one, so you're just like... Don't you hate that?
Yeah, it's super annoying. Just at the beginning, Damien is sort of using the team. Like, he doesn't really care about them, he just wants to use them. And, yeah, he's really messed up in the head because we all know why. And, yeah, that happens.
Well, his parents are a bit messed up, honestly.
His parents are messed up.
One dresses up like a bat, and the other created him. Well, this is from the original story, not the new 52. She created him in a cocoon. She put the egg. When Batman had sex with her, she put the egg in a cocoon, and that's how he was born. Wow, how messed up is that?
Yeah, it's really weird, I know. That's that. And now for the one that's going to shock you all.
It's gonna knock your socks off.
Don't... shock your socks off, what? Alright, so just... Okay, focus on the screen. Focus on the screen. Focus on the screen. Focus on the screen. You're going to be really shocked. Look how old and valuable this is. Look at this. It's super old and super valuable.
Wait, what? Is that Marvel 8? What is that? Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Dude, how did you get that? From Nightcrawler series.
Yeah. Now let me explain how I got it. So, this was like a few weeks ago, right? So, basically what happened was, there was this sort of book sale that was going on in convention center that was like really close to my house or to where I live, and yeah, I thought I might check it out because why not? Like, because they had movies there and like old DVDs and stuff. And there was this section where there was like this massive section. Everything is worth $2.50. So, yeah, I was just in there. Like, I didn't really care about. I didn't really think that there would be anything that anyone cares about because people just volunteer stuff that people. Let me move my chair. People just put stuff in there that they want to get rid of, and you can buy it for like $2.50, right? And that thing was all put together by old people because they have no idea what's valuable. Yeah, there was like a bunch of old people working there because it's a book sale. Old people. So they had like a big section of DVDs, and I found a video game in there because old people don't know the difference between video games and DVDs. Actually, sorry, that's not true. That's not true. But there was like I found this old Windows game. Let me show you. Let me show you what I found. I found this game, Lego Indiana Jones for Windows. I thought maybe I could wineskin it, so I got that, and then like $2.50. Like the original thing would be like $50 when it came out, so that's really cool. And then
wait, can you play it or can you not?
Well, I think I can if I wineskin it, but I haven't tried yet. But because I procrastinate, I don't know. But how I got this
I'm just like really confused how you did get that.
So there was this big box of like a bunch of comics and stuff, and let me show you some of the stuff I got. Yeah, I got this. See this? This right there. Guardians. Boy, I got this. DC.
It doesn't matter. I got the actual full volume. So ha.
I don't care. I don't care. It's $2.50.
That's Freebird. How did you get that for $2?
Because it's at a bookshop that like old people set up, and they don't know about all this comic underground stuff. And then there's this, another issue. Then there's this. This is really cool.
Streets of Gotham.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh, it's got Two-Face and Batman. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Can I borrow that? Like,
can you
when
borrow
you're
that?
Done one time?
Why is that there? I don't know. I didn't get that from there. And then there's this, Astonishing X-Men. But yeah, I found this there, and I got it for $2. I was just like, holy crap. Have you checked how
much that's worth?
What?
Have you checked how much that's worth?
Well, I don't know. Well, it says when it came out. It says it was 35 cents, but that's when it came out in like the 1960s. I don't know. Probably not the 60s. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea when it came out. But yeah, it's super old and valuable. Someday in 100 years, I'm gonna sell it and make loads of money.
Not 100 years. Dude, you could look how much it is now. If it is over $1,000, don't sell it. Wait another 10 years.
I'm gonna wait 50 years.
10.
Why 10? Why not 50?
It's dissolved by then. Like, old comics don't usually last that long unless you take superb care of them.
I am gonna take superb care of it, and I'm gonna take loads and loads of superb care of it, and I said that already. But yeah, that's the story I was telling.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
Coolio. Okay, so let's wrap it up.
And so yeah, thank you for watching. Story. What?
Wait, so that's the story? No more funny stories? Okay.
No, that was pretty much the funny story about this. Yeah. I'm so excited I want to show it on the screen so much. Into it. Your face.
Subreddit. What the hell is that?
You don't know what a subreddit is.
Leave me alone.
You know what it is. At home, watching this, you know what it is. No,
I don't know. I'm so confused.
No, I'm talking to the people watching the video. Just search up what a subreddit is.